Hey everybody, it's me Crystal and welcome back to my channel. Now I know you guys see something right here. No, it's not a book haul. It's a spring haul because I also have some clothes from Value Village. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get started. The first thing that I have, and a quick side note, if you haven't already subscribed, go make sure you subscribe. It's a good time over here. And comment anything you guys want. I love hearing guys' comments, but anyways, let's continue. Um, the first thing I got from Value Village, if I didn't already say that, was this shirt that says straight out of Longwood. I just think it's a really good comfy shirt. You can put with anything. You can put it with joggers. You can put it with just normal black pants, red pants, and pop on some Converse or some Vans or anything and have you a chill day. It's a really nice shirt. It was $1.99. It was on sale. It was 50% off because it was a yellow tag day. So you can imagine that I got that for a good steal. Next, I only got two things in my pickup at Value Village. So the last thing I got at Value Village were these polka dot navy blue pants. I really, really like them. They actually fit really good, except for the waist. I got chub right there, that I'm trying to lose. It's not too tight, unbearable, but it's tight. They were $8.49. They were not on sale because they were the green tag, but they were definitely needed because I needed some more pants. So I'm glad that I got them. I'm gonna make this video as swiftly and as quickly as possible because I think I've tried to film this video now at least 9 times. So we're gonna try our best to make this swiftly and quickly as possible. Okay, let's just do this, okay? Now we're gonna go on to the books. I bought these at my local library for about $1 each. So I saved a good amount of money for the price they originally were. The first book I'm going to show you guys today is called Night Blindness. If we can just take, it's by Susan Strecker. If we can just take a minute to look at the cover, it's so beautiful. I love how you can see the reflection of the meadow and the hill and the tree on the river. It's so beautiful. Like, I love covers like this. My next book is by Megan Hart. It's called Deeper. Okay, I'm not gonna give synopsis of these books just because how can I explain this? My phone is charging and my phone is kind of trippy, and so if I run this over a certain amount of time, it might shut off on me, which is kind of sad. But it's okay. So we're just gonna I guess if I want to say the synopsis, I will. Okay, I'm making this kind of confusing. Let's continue. Sorry. It's called Deeper. Girl named Bess, boy named Andy. The boy is the boyfriend. He's well groomed, looks good, educated, classy. She meets a guy named Nick. Nick is a complete opposite. Not necessarily saying that he's not educated. He's not intelligent, but he's a bad boy. He's the X-rated guy, and he brings something out of Bess that she never felt before. The sexual side. And so, if you speed up time, she gets married. I'm assuming to Andy, and she's still wondering about Nick and if she, what it would have been like to fall in love to what it would have been like to be with him. And so things happen. That's all I'm gonna say. Things happen, and not that I know what happened, but I know things happen, and I'm gonna make sure to do a review on that after I finish it. But I know it's gonna be good. Now the next book I'm gonna show y'all, I know if you're in BookTube or you just read in general, you know this book because it's really popular. It's called Night Film by Marcia. I'm gonna assume it's Marcia. This cover is so beautiful. The girl in the back, and then you have the letters that are like shimmery like that, or reflective like that. I think it's beautiful. All I know is it's about this family by known as the Cordovas, and I uh, correct me if I'm wrong, but the girl she commits suicide, and then you have this filmmaker who kind of like not gets hooked on her death and what happened, but he just kind of like finds out about it or whatever because her dad is it's a huge star and the guy's a filmmaker and so he just kind of like goes down this dark path about their whole life and finds out so much stuff. Okay, moving on. The next book I have is called Unbroken and it's by Laura Hellenbrand. Again, cover absolutely beautiful. Um, this book is about a guy named Louis Zeperny, and it's just about how, like, what happened in his life and how he overcame and endured a lot and how he showed courage through all of it. And it just seems like an amazing book. Like, there's like pictures throughout this book. There's pictures like everywhere. Like, and I love that. Like, it's not necessarily a picture book because a picture book would be each page of the picture book, but like there's these really cool and amazing pictures um in this time period. I don't know when this time period was. It looks like it had to be in the 1920s or the 1930s because of the guys and like what they're wearing. It looks like it had to be that far back, but I could be wrong. But moving on, the next book I got is called Living with a Wild God. It's by Barbara Ehrenreich. I butchered that. I know I did. But again, the cover is so beautiful. I'm not gonna get into the rant that I said in the last time I tried to film this, but the cover to me is kind of what it's really what drew me to this book and the synopsis. Like this woman, it's like she's basically writing about herself. But listen to this. It says, educated as a scientist, she is an author, journalist, activist, and advocate for social justice. It says, in living with a wild god, she recounts her quest beginning in childhood to find the truth about the universe and everything else. What's really going on? Why are we here? In middle age, she discovers the journal she kept during her tumultuous, I think, adolescent, which records an event so strange, so catalysmic. I assume that means crazy. That she had never in all the intervening years written or spoke about to anyone. So that to me just sounded so interesting. Swiftly moving on here. I next got this book called My Sister's Voice. Now I can immediately tell you what this is about. It's basically about this girl who always thinks that she okay, so she's 28 and she's disabled. And so she always thought she was like an only child, but she's actually at this orphan place too. But she always thought she's an only child until she finds out that she has an identical twin. Um. Oh no, I'm sorry. She's disabled, but she's specifically deaf, and she learns that she has an identical twin that can hear, and so she she said that she wants to figure out like who is this girl? Why didn't I know about her? You know the whole nine about going back to figure out like it's as if like for instance me like um I don't know if this necessarily counts. Okay, like I know my dad, but I've never met him. I guess that can count. But she never met her sister, and she didn't know her either. I don't know it, but that's just an example I thought of. The twin is her name is Monica, And it says, and for every one of Lacey's questions that answered, others raised more baffling and profound. So basically, it's like she has so many questions that she wants to get answered, and it's like more and more and more and more and more stuff is happening that she's finding out, and it just gets more and more crazy. Next book. I don't know if I mentioned this book already, but I'm just gonna mention it because I don't think I mentioned it. But the next book is by Sandra Hill, and it's called Snow on the Bayou. This house, I assume, is on in okay, obviously it is Louisiana. But the only thing that I really know about this book is that it's like a Navy soldier who gets hurt, or he has some type of illness. I don't know. Yeah, I believe he gets hurt. I don't know. I think he has some type of like medical issue. Yeah, and his doctor says you need to rest. And this guy, he's the type of person that he just like to go, 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 go. And so he was like, Doc, like I can't. I think the doc recommended him to rest for like a good like week, and he was like, oh, he's like, I can't do that. He's like, I need to work, and I don't know. It just interests me because it's about Louisiana, and Louisiana is an interesting place. You know, a lot of people love that place. But yeah, my next book is by Nora Roberts, and it's called Dark Witch. It's book one of the Cousins O'Dwyer trilogy. It's in large print, by the way, too. I don't know anything about this book. Like, I literally don't know anything. I assume it's about witches, a dark witch, but that's all I know. This wraps up this video, guys. I'm just gonna go do my homework, take some pictures for my AP photography class, and I'm gonna have a blessed day. And I hope you do too, okay? Because life is too short with all the craziness that's happening in the world we live in. Life is too short to sit around and have a self pity party. Like literally get up and breathe in the air and realize that people are worse off than you. Younger children are worse off than you and have a better attitude than you. And I'm not trying to preach at all, but it's the truth, so it's a difference. But still, I wish everybody the best, and I just hope everybody has a blessed day, night, whenever you watch this video. That was a long outro, but yeah. So, see you later. Bye.